Jai Gurudev, welcome. Today we have an insightful discussion with an esteemed art of living expert and a distinguished officer from Vedic Dharma Sansthan. Our focus is on how global leaders, particularly in public health, can integrate the wisdom of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji and the powerful tools of art of living to contribute in even greater ways to society. Jai Gurudev, let's begin with the fundamental question. How does the wisdom of Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji inspire leaders across various sectors, including global public health? Gurudev, yes, His Holiness Gurudev Shishya Vaishangaji has always emphasized that true leadership comes from inner clarity, calmness, and compassion. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya Pranayama, and meditation equip individuals with mental resilience and emotional stability. Leaders such as Dr. Anthony Fauci, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, and Adhar Poonawalla face immense pressure if they incorporate regular meditation, Sudarshan Kriya, and deep breathing practices and exercises. They can enhance their decision making abilities, maintain balance, and manage stress effectively. That is fascinating. Officer G, could you elaborate on how Vedic practices like Sandhya Vandanam, Upanayana, and Agni Karyam can support individuals in high pressure roles? Sandhya Vandanam and Upanayana are deeply purifying Vedic practices that aligns one's energy with nature's cycles. Leaders engaged in global health efforts work across multiple time zones under enormous stress. So when they practice Trikalsam, their morning, midday, and evening prayers, they synchronize their biorhythms, fostering mental sharpness and emotional balance. Agni Karam or fire rituals purifies the environment and the mind. Regular performance of Gayatri Japa and Vedic homas can enhance one's focus, clarity, and ability to take impactful actions. It's intriguing how these timeless practices align with modern challenges. How do creative expressions such as satsangs, mantra chanting, and padma sadhana help leaders maintain their well being? Yes, Jai Gurudev, creativity is a key aspect of holistic leadership. Satsangs or spiritual gatherings with music and wisdom generate positive vibrations, reducing stress and fostering a sense of community. Mantra chanting, particularly Vedic chants such as Gayatri Mantra, strengthens the nervous system and enhances cognitive function. Padma Sadhana, a meditative yoga sequence, is highly beneficial for those dealing with the high stakes decision making. Leaders like Dr. Liana Wen and Stephanie Bancel, who navigate complex global health policies, can benefit from these practices to maintain emotional clarity and intellectual sharpness. Given the role of meditation and well being, how does it compare with the modern stress relief techniques? Meditation is a scientifically backed practice with profound spiritual and physiological benefits. Techniques like Shakti Kriya and Sanyam Sadhana enhance mindfulness and energy alignment. Dr. Albert Bourla, for example, who led Pfizer during the vaccine development phase, operated under tremendous responsibility. If individuals in such roles incorporate deep meditation, they can cultivate equanimity, which leads to better long term strategies and sustainable leadership. That's powerful. How can art of living and Vedic wisdom support public health leaders in improving mental health and policies globally? One of Gurudev's core teachings is that mental health should be prioritized alongside physical health. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya and Pranayama have been studied in international research journals, showing their effectiveness in reducing anxiety, depression, and stress. If global health organizations integrate these techniques into public wellness initiatives, we could use and see a significant reduction in burnout among doctors, policymakers, and executives. Vedic traditions emphasize holistic well being. Ancient texts advocate self discipline or Sanyam Sadhana, which aligns perfectly with sustainable health policies. Figures like Richard Hatchett, CEO of CEP, and Rochelle Walensky, former CDC director, can incorporate these teachings into public health strategies, promoting lifestyle changes that enhance resilience and immunity. Before we conclude, how do both of you envision a future where these teachings influence leadership at a global level? If leaders at the helm of global institutions adopt meditation, Sudarshan Kriya, and art of living as wisdom, we will witness a paradigm shift towards mindful leadership, ethical decision making, and global harmony. Integrating Vedic knowledge into modern governance will ensure that leadership is guided by wisdom, compassion, and sustainability. Uparanam, Sandhya Vandanam, and Agni Karyam can be seamlessly incorporated into daily routines, creating a wave of conscious, value driven decision makers. Thank you both for sharing these profound insights. It's evident that the wisdom of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar and Vedic traditions hold the potential to transform leadership on a global scale. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, welcome to this enlightening discussion. We have with us an esteemed expert from the Art of Living Foundation and an officer from the Vedic Dhamma Sansthan. We will explore how global leaders can integrate spiritual wisdom, Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayama, and Vedic practices for a transformative impact. Jai Gurudev, yes, how do global leaders benefit from the wisdom of His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji? Gurudev's wisdom focuses on inner peace, holistic well being, and selfless service. Leaders who adopt these teachings develop clarity of thought, emotional resilience, and a broader vision for humanity. His teachings encourage decision making with a calm mind and an open heart. Can you share examples of global figures who have been influenced by these teachings? Many influential leaders, including Paul Farmer, Bill Gates, and Helen Clark, have been associated with humanitarian health and health initiatives that align with Gurudev's vision of service. Their leadership embodies compassion, inclusion, and sustainability. How does Sudarshan Kriya benefit leaders in high stress environments? Sudarshan Kriya harmonizes the nervous system, reduces stress, and enhances focus. Leaders who practice it daily report better emotional resilience and intelligence, improved decision making, and increased energy levels. What role do pranayama and meditation play in leadership effectiveness? Pranayama increases oxygen supply to the brain, fostering clarity. Meditation enhances intuition and helps leaders maintain stability and amidst crisis. These practices cultivate patience, a key quality for global decision makers. How do Vedic rituals like Sandhya Vandanam and Upanayanam shape leadership?